colaborar. Um momento, galera, o fellow chuboládio está a se produzir. Agradeço a participação de todos os bibliotecos. My fellows.
E aí, Gabriel, o que vem? Como é que vai? Vamos, oi, oi, vai, ai, ouviu algo na voz, aquela voz,
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
agora,
I'm all set.
ouvi.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
E aí, aí, mãe, avô, aí, o avô.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's
Aí, meu,
never enough coffee. Oh, that's rich. Bittersweet.
Sim, tá de boa aqui.
de boa, vambora. E aí, mesmo, ou agora, não é,
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
vamos ver, aí,
Are you as comfortable as I am?
eu acho,
Aí. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hi.
I'm in hell. Swamp ass city.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch, but someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping. They were nuts.
e aí, vamos,
That's what all that screaming
Whoa.
was about? Either that,
vai.
or the couple on their honeymoon.
Aí, ó.
When you guys said nothing ever happens in this town, you weren't kidding. Not on the surface, at least.
Or in the public eye.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to that one later, I'm sure.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Alguma, aí, ó. Uma, olha, eu lembro, vamos ver agora, aí, não, aí mesmo, eu vamos ver, e aí, nada demais. O gol, abri comigo, a imagem do gol, bem bonita, a moral. E uma obra aí, meu amigo. Bora. Uma obra. Aí, ó. Bora. E eu. Aí eu.
KKKK.
Hey, how's it going?
Eu vou bem, e você? Cara, não é aonde vai. Verdade, de Maria. Me ajuda, Jhon. Aonde eu vou? Olha, velho. É muito bonito. Na moral. Olha isso. Na moral. Well, de barulho. Vamos ver. E aí, meu amor? Minha babá aí.
Come to Coffee World. The thrills never end and the coffee never stops pouring.
Now it's 10%
Aí,
off
ó.
I need bolt
coffee
cutters.
purchases from the gift shop. Get your thermoses ready for winter.
Aí, eu vou. Oh, maravilha! Eu me ajuda. Eu vou em um lugar aí é babo. Uma noite. Amém. Ouve homem.
Oh dear. Cute. Welcome back, Anderson.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Aí eu mundo, vamos, é bem,
Let me guess.
é
The
bem,
FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
Já foi no
This is Agent
hotel.
Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
não,
Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing? Sure.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all. This is exactly why I hate small towns. Keep it down.
Suspeito.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy.
E mais
Só
uma.
bora, maninho.
E aí, e vê o
Boa
bem,
noite.
como é que vai? Boa noite. E aí, e mais alguma coisa? Não. Vambora. Eu já, mas eu. Vamos
Saí de
ver.
boa na lagoa e VC.
Aí vou também.
Okay.
Bem-vindo
How
à
did you put that
viagem.
together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Esse jogo é massa demais.
É, mano, é muito bom mesmo. E muito amém. Mas já o meio já o
Corpses are part of the job. Can't
a
hold it too much.
baba.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
My boy. Aí alguma coisa, bora ver. Ó, o viado meu vai.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Bye. Ganhei uma é mais uma bora e ver
Can't open this with my bare hands.
e a mim vai agregar amanhã vamos ver banheiro Aí eu alguma coisa, aí eu vi. Bom. E aí?
It won't open.
Não abre. E mais? Vamos ver. Vamos na vida e o problema é aonde é a vida.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead.
Bom.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
Mídia.
The cult of the tree.
Bom demais.
Murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this. Right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Vai me ajudar mais bem. Vai comer aí também. Beijo. Vambora. Vambora e o bagulho é louco.
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Oh, amiga, yo. Oh, amiga.
It doesn't budge. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
a mãe.
Oh.
Alguma coisa.
That's not right.
Oh, é onde mãe.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Think, Saga. Keep trying. Yes. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Membros. Amor, o melhor o amor. Ave Maria.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was. Killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Oh, man, oh, man. Mama, Mama,
Wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
MDSSS.
Aí, demônio, vai.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. The page said to get into the light.
Agora começou o kkkk.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
vai
Misericórdia.
chegar de onde eu amei a Maria.
Gotta move. Now.
Mas aonde? Aonde vai? E aí, Jesus, vai me matar. Eu vou.
I need to find it.
Ai, minha mãe. É babo. O jogo.
Ainda não.
Vamos lá. O bagulho é babo, velho. A mãe, velho.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Ai! Mãe! O meu. Ai! De mim, velho! Ai!
Caralho.
A luz! Aí não vai, não.
I need to get into the light. Now. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Eu vou, velho.
Não passou nem o IFI.
É, velho, é babo. A mulher ama, mas a mulher muda, ama, mulher boa.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Mãe, aonde? É aí mesmo. Vambora. Vai. Aí. Vambora. Aí. Ave Maria. Agora hoje. Velho. Amor.
Arranha já.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The
Até
pain
eu
was
assustei.
It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of
O
this.
que morreu? Ele morreu, né? Como
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas. Although that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew what was going on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
O jogo parece bom, hein?
É bom, igual eu. Muito também, igual eu. Vai no Google, abre aí, bem, galera, vambora.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Agora, não foi eu, aí, é uma mulher. É uma mulher. E Ave Maria. Vou levar. Mulher. Boa mãe.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them. The autopsy room was a mess. Like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Bom, anyway. Vamos.
I can't force it open. Evil.
too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Mom. No, even. Amor aí. Amanhã eu vi uma coisa. Não em aonde o homem olha agora. Mãe. Aí, alguma coisa, aí, me ajuda aí, velho. Eu vou ir aí, amanhã. Open my eyes. No. Mom. Em mãi cũng mà ơi mẹ ơi luôn.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. Ugh. Keep trying. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. You all okay? Did you get spooked by the box?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real and
Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely
I need bolt cutters.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. It's somebody cool for a tour guide. Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many... Oh dear, I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide also. Bear season. Oh no. Oh dear, I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide also. Bear. Oh no, a bear. I've heard the government has seized restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become messed up by the government, and that's why Oh dear, I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. There. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela Botic's best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become best owned by the government. And that's why... Good day!
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find
The pages haven't been wrong yet. I agree. But it's our best lead.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihto, and we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Galera, vou até o final desse capítulo, ok? Fechou o Kaká jogo top, Jhon.
E aí, mesmo, eu ganhei na Maia, agora eu
Só de boas, Kaká, sou eu sim, mãe.
e bom.
Beleza.
Vai olhando a minha beira aí.
Vão comentando aí suas opiniões sobre o jogo. Tô gostando do jogo, um terror que dá pra acompanhar kkkk. Se falarem que é ruim, o bicho ruim vai pegar o pé de geral de madrugada. Deus é mais. Mãos juntas, pele clara, mãos juntas, pele clara.
Bora,
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now.
What the hell?
What'd you find there, Stephen? I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
Thanks. But I don't drink coffee.
We brew our own beer, too.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Oh, now we're talking.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Ego. Ajude. Fome. Ajude. Mais. O meio. A mamãe. Bom.
Hey, Casey. What's the car's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle. Yes, you do. Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Mamãe, parabéns, incrível, aí o modo de armário e a minha olhada a minha areia de a minha e a mãe do mano, o primeiro é meu e mais nunca a minha mãe não. amigo. Mas eu...
Nah. Doesn't look right. Doesn't make sense. Oh. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Think, Saga.
Cara, eu me ergui. Outra hora eu me ergui. E aí, velho? Alguma coisa?
Flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Mas alguma uma ordem a mamãe.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Agora eu mais Mundo abrir alguma coisa. Eu já vi. Não. Aí, mais alguma coisa. Aí, hoje eu vou morrer.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading. Maybe I should call David, see how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days.
Vamos ver. Ave Maria. Olha.
This is a good case so far, don't you think?
Cases aren't good or bad, Anderson. They're just cases.
Okay, sure. But you have to admit, this one is particularly interesting.
Ouvindo. Eu vou amanhã, beleza? Vai o mundo e aí vai o Gabriel, vai o Rio, vai o mundo aí e agora amanhã e mais, viu? Vai, boa noite.
Falou, Jhon.